The mist is rising, and with it, the danger. Maya's journey is no longer just survival, it's the first step toward becoming a guardian. Before we step back into the world of Emberfall, make sure you subscribe. It's completely free, hit like, and share this story so you and your friends don't miss what comes next. Now gather your courage because the shadows are waiting. Part 4 begins. By the time Maya climbed out of the cavern, the sky above the valley had turned an eerie shade of gray. The stars were hidden, and a strange mist curled through the air, creeping down from the mountains like silent fingers. The stranger, whose name she had finally learned was Kale, stood at the cave's entrance, scanning the horizon. His silver eyes caught what little light remained, glowing faintly. "They will not stop," he said grimly. "The Shadowkin know the relic is awake, they will send more, stronger ones." Maya clutched the feather which now pulsed softly like a living thing. It had not left her hand since the battle, and she wasn't sure she wanted it to. The warmth it gave was almost comforting. "We should warn the village," she said. "If what you said is true, everyone is in danger." Kale gave a single sharp nod. "Then we must move quickly." They made their way down the winding path to the valley floor. The mist thickened as they went, chilling the air until Maya could see her breath. The forest around them was silent, too silent. No crickets, no owls, no rustling of leaves. Something was wrong. Halfway down the path, Kale raised his hand to stop her. "Listen," he whispered. Maya strained her ears. At first she heard nothing, then, faintly, the sound of movement, soft, dragging steps, a wet, rasping breath. The mist parted. 3 figures stood on the trail ahead. At first Maya thought they were villagers, but then she saw their eyes. Ember red, their skin was ashen gray, and their fingers ended in sharp, black claws. "They're not Shadowkin," she breathed. "No," Kale said grimly, drawing his blade. "These are taken mortals twisted by the Devourer's influence. If we kill them, their souls will be lost forever." Maya's heart pounded. "Then what do we do?" Kale glanced at her. "You hold the relic. Its light can purify them, but it will cost you strength. Are you willing to risk it?" Maya hesitated, gripping the feather tighter. She could still feel the exhaustion of the battle in the cavern, the drain it had taken to keep the light burning, but she thought of the villagers, of her little brother. If these taken reached the village, more would fall. "Yes," she said finally, her voice steady. Kale's eyes softened for a brief moment, then he stepped aside. "Then do it, I will keep them from reaching you." The taken lunged, shrieking with inhuman fury. Kale moved like quicksilver, parrying one blow, kicking another creature back, his blade flashing in the mist. Maya raised the feather. At first, nothing happened. Panic clawed at her chest, and then the feather flared brighter than it had before, its light burning away the mist. The taken froze mid-step, writhing and clawing at their faces as the light spread over them. Maya felt the energy leave her body like water pouring from a broken vessel, but she gritted her teeth and kept going. One by one, the taken fell to their knees. The red glow in their eyes faded, replaced by tears. When the light dimmed, 3 dazed villagers lay on the ground, coughing and sobbing, their humanity restored. Maya collapsed to one knee, panting. The feather's glow was faint now, like an ember ready to die. Kale helped her to her feet. "You did well," he said quietly. "You saved them." She looked down at the villagers, 2 men and a woman. They looked terrified but alive. "What happens to them now?" she asked. "They will remember nothing of what they did," Kale said, "but they will feel the shadow inside them. That mark never fully fades." Maya's stomach twisted. This was more than she had bargained for. They reached the village just before dawn. The mist had followed them, curling through the streets like a living thing. Doors were shut, windows barred, but Maya could feel eyes watching from behind the shutters. As soon as they entered, the village elder stepped out of the meeting house. Old Herrick, with his crooked back and long gray beard, eyed Kale warily but turned to Maya. "Child, where have you been?" he demanded. "The night has been wrong, people are afraid." Maya swallowed hard. "There's something you all need to know," she said, stepping forward. She told them everything about the cavern, the relic, the Shadowkin. When she was done, silence fell over the crowd that had gathered. "This is madness," one man said. "Ghost stories and old legends." "It's true," Maya insisted. "I saw them with my own eyes. They're coming. We need to prepare." The crowd murmured uneasily. Herrick's gaze shifted to the feather still in Maya's hand, faintly glowing in the growing light of dawn. Slowly he nodded. The relic has returned, he said softly as if speaking to himself. Then he raised his voice. We will do as she says, we will prepare. Maya let out a breath she hadn't realized she was holding. Kale stepped closer, speaking low so only she could hear. This is the beginning, he said. The Shadowkin will strike soon and harder than before. You must be ready to fight and to lead. Maya stared down at the feather. She still felt like a frightened girl, but somewhere deep inside she also felt something new, resolve. The devourer was stirring, and she was the only thing standing in its way. The adventure doesn't stop here. Subscribe now, drop a like, and share this story with your friends so they can join the quest too. Let's build this epic world together.